One of the key new features of the Nintendo Switch 2 Joy-Cons is the introduction of the mouse mode. But what exactly are the implications of such a feature, and what are the pros and cons? Pro: mouse mode allows for more precise aiming. Compared to analog sticks, mice give you better control, especially in shooters where aim is very important. Metroid Prime 4 is an example. You can see how much more fluid and responsive it is to target specific critical points on its first boss. Now apply that to a game like Splatoon or Borderlands 4, and you can see how a game could really benefit from this. Con: that level of precision comes with a learning curve. Players who aren't used to PC style controls might find mouse mode difficult to adjust to. The Joy-Con mouse is relatively small, and for people who have bigger hands like myself, that may be a bit difficult to adjust to. Pro: this feature could expand the type of games that you otherwise wouldn't picture playing on a Nintendo console. Not just shooters, but strategy games, MOBAs, ARPGs. Genres that traditionally rely on mouse input could become more legit on the platform as it grows, opening these kinds of games up to new audiences. Con: however, using mouse mode depends on having a flat surface. For people who usually play on a couch, bed, or in handheld mode, that might not always be practical or comfortable. Pro: the transition from traditional Joy-Con controls to mouse mode feels surprisingly natural. Switching between the two styles is seamless, and with the wrist strap attachment, the controls feel fluid and highly responsive. Con: competitive integrity could become a serious problem, particularly in cross-play console shooters. Players using mouse mode might be seen as having an unfair advantage over those using traditional controls. Even worse, they could be mistaken for using third-party accessories like Zim adapters, devices that allow you to use keyboard and mouse on console, and are actually bannable in games like Overwatch and Rainbow Six Siege. Without that clarity, players risk being falsely reported or even banned. Now, mouse mode could be a potential game changer for the Switch 2, but it's not without its trade-offs. Let me know your thoughts about these pros and cons down in the comments.